Hey, we're back out at the farm, and just a little update of what's going on with me and Tanya. We both contracted COVID, and it has kicked our butt. Myself, I had pretty high fever, like 102.5, and I held fever for like 4 days. It was tough. That part was pretty tough. Tanya had it a little bit milder than I did, but she still had fever and was very uncomfortable as well, but she's mending up now. I'm still staying quarantined. Me and Gizmo are here by ourselves at the farm. Nobody came with us. We bought about a couple $100 worth of trees and blueberry bushes, and we need to get these in the ground before they go bad. I just gotta bless my neighbor who has been coming down and watering these, because we have been out of the pocket now for about 8 days. Right before we started this, we put 3 apple trees in the ground, and they seem to be doing really good. Our corn's coming up looking really nice. Our beans are coming up looking pretty nice, and our grass is doing really well. I need to mow bad. You can see that I ain't over here and I ain't mowed in about 10 days, and it's really showing. So I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow. So we'll try to do a couple hours of work each day. I just can't, I don't have the energy to do anything much more than about an hour right now. So I got my really dark sunglasses on because my eyes are fairly light sensitive from all of this. We're gonna get back here to the back of the farm, get this tractor, because we're gonna plant some trees, and I just don't have the energy to do it by hand, so I'm gonna use the backhoe. I will say this, our little road back here now is pretty picturesque. It's absolutely beautiful. Everything's green. We went from a wet spring to, as soon as we got sick, we went into 85, 90 degree days. There's a couple 92 degree days in there. And obviously that just makes everything grow fast. So we've got to get well, or this place will get overtaken. I think I'll go ahead and take the little tractor, since it's already set up with everything on it, and mow where I'm gonna, clean up today, since I'm gonna try to mow a little bit tomorrow. So I'll make a few passes over there and clean that area where we're gonna plant those trees. I got a little bit mowed. It's not a ton mowed, but I got some mowed. But this stuff is really dusty. It's really dry out here. It's been hot the last week in the 90s, and I don't know that I need that much dust. So I went ahead and, really, buddy, right when I'm videoing, that's when you want to come over here and do your business. All right, that's just the way it's gonna be. But anyway, this is where we're going to plant the apple tree today. I got one more apple tree to plant, and then we'll go ahead and plant the other 2 fruit trees. I don't know if I'm going to get to it today. I just don't know if I got the energy, but I am going to get one apple tree. So let's go back and get the big tractor with a backhoe. I will say, every time that I walk down this little road, it just makes me happy. So Tanja and I knocked a bunch of trees down, these smaller trees, so these could get sunlight. And you can see where the blooms have just exploded. And if it don't get enough light, it won't do that. This is the apple tree that we're going to put next. We're putting them 16 feet apart in every direction, and then we're offsetting them. So we should have room to mow around them once they get to be full-grown trees. So let me grab a tape measure and we'll measure 16 foot over. So I just put me a little wood chip there so I know where it stays. As long as Gizmo don't knock it away. That's my boy. Hey, he's been stuck in the house with us sick for about, again, 8 days. And he's ready to be out moving around, but he's a little restless now. And he's always wondering where Tanja is at. All right, we get the big tractor here on the go. This backhoe here, we'll make short work of this. All right, the backhoe made quick work of that, and I went ahead and dug probably quite a bit deeper than I needed to. This is clay, and I want to give this tree a little something to go on. So we're going to put a good bit of topsoil down in there, and then level it up, and next put the tree in. Cut your nose off real quick. Okay, let's see if we can find this apple tree. You really need, we got one red delicious and 2 of another kind, and they said you really need to have 2 of the same kind of apple tree. And so this is the other red delicious. I know this is the apple tree because it's got pictures of apples. Let's get this out of here and get it over there. So I've always been taught that you take and knock a little bit of the dirt off the root on the bottom, and then you're going to take the root ball and move it, make sure that it's close to the top of the water drainage at the surface here. So let's get some dirt in here before the wind blows it over. I'm going to take a little bit of this dirt that I have left over. It's just clayish, and I'm just put it over the top of it with a shovel, and then we're going to throw some water to it. So now we have the dirt put over the top. I'm gonna probably need to take the bucket, put on the front of the tractor, and I'll remove this dirt. I just don't have the energy today. It's more important to get this thing planted. So the next thing we have to do is throw the water to it. So this is a great reason for having the T474 around the farm. We sometimes need some heavy lift, and this is only half full, but it lifts this container completely full, and that's about 2,000 pounds of water. And the little tractor will do a lot, but it won't do that. So we're going to use this. We just picked this up at Tractor Supply the other day, and we're going to go ahead and use it for hauling water around, and eventually it'll be a rain catch. So got one pup that's interested in it. So mine came with a cap, but not a water hose fitting, so I was able to put a water hose fitting through it through my local supply store. It kind of leaks. I got another one on the way, but for what we're doing, it works pretty good. So I put a water hose on it, the water pump I need to. And give this dude a good drink. It's pretty warm out here today.